Greetings, my friends. This is Gilles Mention. I'm welcome to my channel. Welcome to this beautiful day. I just wanted to come and discuss a few ideas about this new process that is going on. There is a whole new process, the new life that is going on. Humanity is very much the key to this universal, this galactic ascension. That's why we're getting so much assistance, and there is many dispensation from the spirit world to assist us. So do not hesitate to call on the light forces. For we all come from the four corners of the universe as souls, where all those things will reveal themselves in due time. But then we took on many forms down here, human forms, or regardless of what which personas we choose to integrate, what culture we try them all through this path of the earth. So do not accept this one lifetime, integrate and love regardless of the culture, the civilization, the form, all that. We have to look beyond the form and to become an example as much as possible. There was this philosopher named Schopenhauer. He said that I will teach you the highest philosophy, but do not expect me to be the example of that philosophy. For that's really what we need to do, to become the example and to continue to work with forgiveness. For sometimes I realize it's like it's a continuous works, and there is all kinds of things that may still come up that is not fully forgiven from our past. So we need to continue to forgive ourselves first and the world around us, and continue to cultivate this connection, to be more conscious and to communicate only on love and gratitude. For we're not always doing that, but each and every day we can tune ourselves to say that this is a perfect moment and I am centered in my sacred heart. So continue to cultivate this, for we are being prepared to live in the fifth dimension in the moment of now. For that is, but that means letting go of all the patterns, all the fears, the guilt, the blame, the shame, the judgment. All of that needs to be removed, and for that we need to forgive all our past mistakes. And it's not always easy, but there is nothing to forgive because it's all about lesson learned. Once we realize there was a lesson learned and we've grown from that, then we realize all of that was a blessing. And so we need to free ourselves from all karmic patterns and to be open to the new. But for miracles to happen, it is a settled thing, because we are being prepared for things, and then we wanna be ready for it. But by wanting to be ready for it, we're holding on to some form of control. So it's about letting go, to do it without thinking. Miracles will happen without effort and without conscious a mental process. What we seek to do is to integrate, to have a higher self, integrate and fuse with higher consciousness, archangels and spirit beings, so that we can receive and blend in with this energy. We can blend into all those divine energy. And so I'm going to discuss a few thoughts and ideas about the sacred fire, to share the teaching of the beloved Archangel Michael. He's a great disciple of his teachings, of course. But Michael assists not just the earth, but every being in every dimension, just as other archangels and the Melchizedeks are also super teachers that we can always ask to consult upon. We need to ask to receive the information. I want to talk about the solar system. For on this solar system, the Earth is the only planet that still exists in this biological form, the civilization of biological third and fourth dimension. Although there are extraterrestrial fourth dimensional beings that have bases in the solar system, some of them negative. There will be cleansed as well as the solar system ascends. But if you go to fifth and sixth dimension, like when we travel in the ethereal planes and we visit other planets, we'll come to realize all of the planets are inhabited by civilization, fifth or sixth dimension. And so like Venus or Chiron or Jupiter or Saturn, Neptune, all kinds, and there are many other, for not all celestial body possess a civilization, but they all have some kind of spiritual intelligence that accompany them. There is no random empty rock in the universe. Everything is here to serve consciousness, and so we'll learn to communicate. And since we all come from different plane and planet, we all will be revealed this soul origin eventually, but then we also had many incarnations on other planets, and so we have friends and families there on the higher planes. For we need to pass on the truth to in order we need to share our truth in order to move to the next level. And so it is very important to continue to, regardless, not to impose our reality, not to force anything, but to find a way to share our light, to share our truth. And so I want to talk about this primal energy, for the energy from the supreme creator, this divine light essence. Energy cannot be created, it cannot be lost, and it cannot be destroyed. There was a French scientist, Lavoisier, who said, nothing is created, nothing is lost, everything is being transformed. There was a chemist, and he really knew that, and that is true, because everything, all this energy, comes from the supreme creator through the great central sun of the Milky Way and through the stars. And this energy is unlimited, it is infinite, and there is no the energy is life. It is what we've been given, and it evolve or devolve depending on our thoughts, our intentions, and our words, and all that we do with the energy. So it's about becoming more conscious as a creator, for everything is pushed forward to move to the next level of reality. And we need to do all we can to incorporate and to project the maximum amount of creator light possible that is available to us inside, to cultivate it within, and then to broadcast it outside. For when everything is returned to balance, we balance our energy, we're getting more. What we seek is to incorporate to the maximum amount of creator light we are capable of, and to utilize it, or whatever is available to us. But and the more we create this balance, the more we have access to this glorious essence of the creator light. Within this light, there is all the keys and codes of the future civilization, of the future model of the light body. Everything is already there. It's the substance is received as light energy from the supreme creator and the father and the mother God of our universe. And so it's about learning to tap into this river of light, to that love and light, that we forgot how to do that, and we have to relearn to do that, to become this river of light, the light and love from the supreme creator and the father, mother God. And that the idea is to also learn the universal law, to bring our dreams, our desires, our vision into manifestation. And for we always been co-creator on the physical plane, but we've been co-creating. The more we learn the universal law, the easier it will be to manifest things without efforts, because we've been learning to create out of poverty and suffering and limitation. Now we want to be the co-creator of joy, peace, and plenty and abundance. So it's just to require an attitude adjustment, and to accept, to change certain things, to let go of those things that we already know, those things that are limitation that we need to release. And sometimes we're resisting because it pushes us out of our comfort zone. So we continue to study and integrate the divine law, and to see how things work in order to align with the harmony of the flow of the creation within the universe, and to become aware. Either we become aware and we flow with the light, and we create those manifestations, or we continue to work with subconscious desires, and we'll become very frustrated that we do not able to create what we want. So it's about understanding the spiritual science, and the spiritual science are based upon the understanding of immutable laws in the universe. So once we understand how they work, we will become master of creation, and letting go of the emotional aspect of the spiritual ascension or the spirituality. So it's about becoming a conscious creator in order to create peace, joy, abundance, and beauty all around us, and to share it as much as possible with all that we meet. For this primal energy of the creator substance, this light love energy, is unmanifested, unformed, but it's ready to take any form and shape at any time. Life is a blank canvas. We can create anything, and we're learning step by step to be the master of that, and to learn through the understanding of the universal law, and it's ready to be shaped into anything we envision from within our mind. the mind of the soul is the intuition, and so we have to balance out both of our brain, the logical and the intuitive, to activate the third brain, the cerebellum, so that we can have all access to all the memory, the akash, the cosmic understanding, the cosmic law, the cosmic mind. All the soul utilizes all that is the God's knowledge to create all these experiences. So this primal energy is known in the universe as adamantine particles. They're like subatomic particles